That's a magnificent rock.
I'm really turned.
Ooh.
I know. I'm really turned around here. I don't know.
That's about a 90-foot drop.
I know.
And we're supposed to get to the other side. We're gonna have to scoot along the edge.
Holy cow! We are on the ceiling. Okay, here we are. We are closing up the truck, and Jacob's going to lead the way. We're going to take this the whole way. We are on the trail to Panther Creek Cave. We are here right at sunset because we figure in the winter, you know, who wants to be in a cave during the 2 hours of sunlight? So we're going to be in the cave while it's dark.
28 hours.
Yeah, it's 4 p.m. and we're going in the cave. I'm going to go ahead and take a photo from here. So this is the entrance to Panther Creek Cave. And since it's night, you probably can't see it as well. But if you find the location, you can't miss it. There is a scramble down into the cave. The mouth of the cave is tremendously large. And this is photograph by photograph through the cave. Originally, I took pictures of the entire cave, but they're just not all that interesting. I've left in photographs which I think best describe the cave, its vastness, and its array of colors, which is, when you put light on it, unlike anything you've ever seen. It is a beautiful, spectacular, interesting cave. So here Jacob is shining a light up in a side corridor, and we take that here in this video. Okay.
Right here.
We have got ourselves a whole new system.
Here we go.
I do not know that I have been up here.
I haven't either.
You want to get out there ahead so there's something to look at here? Thank you, that's good. Wow. I think
Footprints.
that's fine. They're probably not back here right now, though.
Right now.
Why do you take the hard way all the time? Woo! Did you hear that? Down goes Uncle.
This one's in the tip.
Wow, look at this.
Oh my goodness. This
know.
connects with the actual cave. This connects with the cave.
And that side corridor comes out right there, where you can overlook the cave. And these are pictures of Jacob pointing up at various side wormholes, if you will. They're lava tubes.
Also, it's scary looking into the unknown.
This is mainly one lava tube. Start to finish is about 1.5 miles. And this little creek leads to what appears to be the end of the cave, but it's only about halfway. And that is this pile of red rocks. The ceiling is caved in. There's a red skull on the left painted on the wall. And this video shows where you scramble up that and get through the hole.
I'm not gonna move. I'm scared.
There are several lava tubes, one on top of each other. There's 2 main levels, and sometimes the top level will cave in so much that you walk up a pile of rocks and then you walk along the top level, and then, like this photo, you walk back down to the lower level. So you're changing levels, and so it's a little confusing as to which level you are on. And when one level caves in, you end up making some pretty big rock scrambles up to the upper level, which is no more apparent than in the very last room. I felt like the cave gets prettier the deeper you go. And so if you take this hike, go all the way to the end, it gets really interesting. And most of this stuff, it looks beautiful here, but I'm using long exposures with flash. So this is color that you don't see unless you have really bright lights. So take bright lights, or if you're able to take long exposure photographs. There are some fascinating things in this cave that really, they deserve light, but these rocks have never seen the light of day. Look at the floor too. The floor, how rough that is. It takes a long time. And this is a spot where we crawl through.
Right.
And so we took video here because it's not convenient to take pictures. You wouldn't be able to tell what's going on. So there's one real tight crawl spot here. It's near the end, not all the way, but it's pretty tight. It's not so much that there's not space, it's that the rocks are so rugged that you can't just scooch along the floor. It's slow going if you're an adult.
Yeah.
And Jacob's much quicker than me.
Yup.
This is Spearhead country here.
Yeah. Let me put my big camera away real quick.
Just leave it there.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It's really cool though. Like sometimes there's little designs in the roof, slime. Like I fell and I put my hand on the wall to support me, and my hand got drenched in slime on the wall.
Yeah, that's another thing about the whole cave. The whole cave is wet from the ceiling dripping, and it creates a fog. So oftentimes there's fog in the cave, and it makes it eerie. It makes it difficult to photograph. But
It's
retro-reflective.
creepy as heck.
it does make it creepy. It's a little bit mysterious. And this is
Yep. Okay.
going down to the
Get back on
lower
that,
cave.
and I'll take a photo
Yeah,
again.
that's like a 10-foot drop right there. You can't see it.
Yeah, that's a tough little area to get through.
You're a little...
And you don't notice it at first. And so this is Jacob down in there, walking down to the lower level.
There's like 3 tiers of this cave.
I wonder if there's places where the tube exists, but you can't get to it.
Yeah. Like that, you know that big hole in the ceiling, the upper ceiling hole?
Yeah.
You can't get there.
Well, the last room is the most accessible, 3 tiers, and it's intimidating just because it's so vast. If you get up in the top one, where you'll see that Jacob does later on, you could in theory drop all the way to the bottom of the bottom floor. Look at the color.
There's a hole through 3. The 3 tiers is a hole through every one because it caved in on top of each other and it collapsed. And it's like a 90 and 100
So here's
foot drop.
an example of, you can see both tiers at once.
Yeah, the top caved in and you see 2.
Makes these natural bridges. They call them bridges, but really it's just the ceiling of a cave.
Mm-hmm.
Or the floor of the other cave.
Yeah, like it's so intimidating. Yeah.
There's an area you can kind of run through.
Yeah, you can run, but if you hit your head, you hit your head and it hurts. I also love how the cave changes colors throughout it. It turns green to orange to red to yellow, sometimes purple.
And this room is just spectacular. Just crazy.
There's some type of weird white crickets. Like, they're not crickets, they're like snake crickets. Anyhow, weird species. Don't know what it is.
You know, some people get into caving just for the biology. They're not interested in the caves. They're interested in bugs. And so they get into caving because there's bug species that haven't been found.
Right.
And there are some bugs in the back of this cave that are weird looking.
Oh, so
A lot of these
creepy.
caves have spiders too.
But not this far deep. We're like 400 feet
This
underground.
cave I've never seen spiders in.
Yeah.
I've seen rats, frogs in the entrance. I've seen salamanders pretty deep in there.
Yeah, they go really deep. This is a beautiful
We're
cave.
getting near the end here.
Like, the corridors get small, and then there's a hole in the ground, and it opens up big again. So you're like, darn it! You like think you get to the end, but it just keeps on going.
I think this is that last little area we drop down through.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find out. Yeah, so you're in the middle corridor here, and there's a hole in the floor, and that puts you into the bottom room. And this is looking down. Jacob, this is the last room.
Right.
And you walk down the rocks, and that's the last room. It's too big to take in one photo.
Here is the scariest part. Scariest.
So if you get to the last room,
we're up here.
there are 3 tiers, and I actually have a picture that I drew. And this is in the middle tier going to the upper tier. And so Jacob here
don't go anywhere.
is 100 feet. You could, in theory, tumble 100 feet all the way down, and that's before he goes to the upper room.
Right. The upper room is horrifying. The upper room is the room that nobody goes in because you can't get in it.
And they don't know it's there.
They don't know it's there. You can't get in it. And there used to be a ladder and rope there. Someone took it down. So I had to climb up on Calvin. I had to use him as a ladder to get up in there.
So would you call me Jacob's ladder? So check it out. I drew this. This is what I think it looked like.
Yep.
Going right to left for the final room. You can backtrack a little bit, or you can climb up the side of the wall, and then there's a hole up there, and you can get up in there. And I wonder if only a handful of people in the entire history of the world have ever been in that spot.
Here's him handing you the GoPro and me heading up there to see what's there.
I left this in two parts of this because look at the rock, look at the color on that. It's really fascinating.
It's beautiful.
Honestly, all the way up here.
Okay. Are you supporting that?
Yep. You're gonna. Okay, the GoPro is catching.
Okay.
There you go. Now you put this foot 4 inches higher, and you're gonna have a spot.
1 second. Something's in my pocket's blocking it. There we are.
The rocks you're pushing on with your feet, they're not 100% stable.
Okay.
I think it's worth noting. The floor below in that darkness there is about 80 feet. Come up through here, up through here. And there's a hole in the ceiling. Very few people get in there.
Yeah, I see ya.
Okay, this is the hole Jacob just came up through.
Alright. Hello, YouTube. Of me alone up here, scared half to death. Woo! What? Yeah?
Can you see out that hole? Can you see out the hole? Can you see my light?
I don't see it. Can you see mine?
That's totally nuts. Creepy. Scale. See that thing? Alright. YouTube, can you see that bug? Okay. There, that bug. Focus. Oh, I'm going in. Holy hickerel. That goes pretty far. No, guys. And I probably want me to go in that. My hand for scale. That thing. But, okay. Maybe I will. What's this? Huh. That is about. There's my foot. There's the hole. That goes in. I need to go in. Ow, hit my head. Oh. Whew. Okay. Oh. What the heck? That is old. I don't know what year that's from, but okay.
Come in.
What year did you expire? Okay. 2010. Nice to know.
I'm bracing.
What? Up there's pretty big.
It's pretty big, huh? It's not bad.
Yeah.
How many people do you think go up there?
I don't know, but found a rapper system that's expired in 2010. That's 9 years ago.
Lower that down to me. Lower. There's Jacob coming out of the dark. It's right. I'm here. Like if you tumble, just tumble that way. You'll be fine. Start. Yeah, you're fine.
My butt's caught.
There you go. Feet or foot. It's stable. Okay, then crawl back.
Don't dare move. I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
Okay, squat, because I'm absolutely...
I'm fine, we're rotating. The floor is right here, Jim.
I'm absolutely horrified.
Oh yeah, your head's... Hey, how's it going?
Hello, ground.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna hug the ground. Look, I'm alive! Holy crap!
Wow. We're gonna find out, because we're moving pretty quick, and I'll check the time. We were taking a lot of photographs, and it took us 2 hours and 38 minutes to get to the back. Hang on. Okay. That was a good jump. Yep. Oh.
Whoa! That was cool stuff.
And we're jogging.